Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting episode of the Functional Longevity Podcast, where we give you insight on how to get fit, feel younger, and live better. I'm your host, Chris Borda, best-selling author and owner of Y.E.S Fitness. But let me first take a moment to thank you for taking time from your busy day to listen to what I've got to say. I think you'll find it extremely interesting. Before we get started, let me thank our sponsor, Y.E.S Fitness. Most people lose the ability to enjoy life as they age. At Y.E.S Fitness, we help people age 40 plus get fit so they can live longer and enjoy those extra years doing the things they love to do. Some real quick housekeeping here. If you would like to get a transcript or a copy of today's broadcast, you can head on over to yesfitnessct.com. Hit the podcast button. That will give you access to any one of our 279 broadcasts. And you can also get this broadcast wherever podcasts can be found. Exciting ways to improve health and longevity through VO2 Max. Today, we're immersing ourselves into the intricate world of VO2 Max. But this isn't a surface level exploration. We're delving deep into the scientific nuances, dissecting studies, and unraveling the strategies that make interval training the unparalleled pathway to peak performance. So find a comfortable spot, grab your notebook, and let's embark on a thorough explanation of cardiovascular health. Before we plunge into the specifics, let's unpack the essence of VO2 Max. What is VO2 Max? At its core, VO2 Max signifies the pinnacle of oxygen utilization during intense exercise. In a 2015 study in the Journal of Applied Physiology, led by the esteemed Dr. Andrew Jones, established a compelling correlation between VO2 Max and mortality. Those with higher levels exhibited a significantly reduced risk of premature death. So those people with higher VO2 Max found or experienced a significant reduction in their premature death. It's not nearly about fitness. It's a potential key to an extended and healthier life. Now, the million-dollar question: how do you elevate this critical metric? Enter interval training, the unsung hero of cardiovascular workouts. While steady-state cardio has its merits, when it comes to optimizing oxygen utilization, interval training takes center stage. Dr. Jan Haugerud and his team from the Norwegian University of Science and Technology conducted a groundbreaking study comparing the effects of interval training versus continuous training. So interval training, we're going to increase our intensity and rest, increase intensity and rest. With steady state training or continuous training, you're just going at one speed. Heart rate stays about the same the whole time. And the results are unequivocal. Interval training emerges as the victor, leading to more substantial increases in VO2 max. So let's peel back the layers of understanding why interval training is the undisputed champion. Traditional steady-state cardio builds a baseline of endurance, but it falls short of pushing your cardiovascular systems to its limits. High-intensity intervals, on the other hand, force your body to adapt to varying intensities, triggering physiological changes that contribute to a higher VO2 max. It asks the body to get better, and the body responds. Where steady-state training, you're not asking the body to necessarily improve VO2 max or get better. The magic lies in the concept of maximum oxygen uptake. I know it's getting a little sciencey here, but maximal oxygen uptake is where your body learns to utilize oxygen more efficiently during periods of elevated intensity. This adaptability stems from the increased demands placed on your cardiovascular systems during intervals, pushing it to work near its maximal capacity. Not killing yourself, just making your body work hard and asking it to get better. Now let's delve into the specifics of interval training. It typically involves alternating between short bursts of high intensity exercise and periods of longer intensity recovery or rest. The beauty of this approach is that it keeps your heart rate elevated through the session promoting not only increased oxygen consumption, but also enhanced caloric burn and improved cardiovascular health. So work hard, rest. Work hard and rest. Dr. Holgerud's study emphasized the importance of the intensity of the intervals. It's not just about going through the motions, it's about pushing your limits. By incorporating high intensity intervals into your routine, you challenge your body to adapt, triggering physiological changes that lead to elevation in VO2 max, which is ultimately what we're trying to accomplish here. Now let's pivot to the importance of addressing all the body's diverse energy systems in your cardiovascular workouts. Our bodies are intricate, and one size fits all approach simply won't suffice. The studies that is published in International Journal of Science, Sports Science and Coaching underscores the significance of incorporating a variety of training modalities. A well-rounded approach to cardiovascular training, they agree, leads to superior overall performance and health outcomes. This particular study emphasizes the interconnectedness of various energy systems in the body. So we have the aerobic system, the anaerobic system, and the lactic system. Each system plays a unique role in the different types of physical activities. A neglected one can lead to imbalances that hinder your overall cardiovascular strength or cardiovascular fitness. Aerobic exercise, for example, such as running, cycling, anywhere we're getting our heart rate up for an extended period of time, engages aerobic system. It will enhance your endurance and your cardiovascular system. So you need to do that sometimes. But however, neglecting the anaerobic exercise, like high intensity interval training, limits your body's ability to perform during short bursts of intense effort. You probably say, why do I need to be able to do that? Well, we're trying to do that so we can improve our VO2 max. Similarly, the lactic system, responsible for short bursts of power, is often overlooked but critical for overall performance. Therefore, a well-rounded cardiovascular routine should incorporate a mix of aerobic, anaerobic, and lactic exercises to ensure that each energy system is honed to perfection. This will not only maximize your performance, but also contributes to the holistic health of your cardiovascular system. Now, people always say, oh, I don't have time to exercise. When you do interval training, it doesn't have to be a lot. It can be as little as 10 minutes, 5 minutes, depending how hard you're working. 20 minutes, it doesn't need to be an hour. But here's some interesting research in Tulane, where I believe this shows that in our everyday lives, we can do a little bit of interval training without even having to go into the gym. So the university suggests that using the stairs more should be a part of our journey. These findings, published in Osteosclerosis, revealed that taking at least 50 steps upstairs every day could help significantly decrease your risk of heart disease. Going up those 50 stairs is going to be like doing an interval, right? Short bursts of high-intensity stair climbing are at a time-efficient way to improve your cardiovascular fitness and lipid profile, especially among those unable to achieve the current physical activity recommendations. So get up and down and go do some stairs. Take the stairs. Don't take the elevator. This study was over 450,000 adults and utilized calculating susceptibility to cardiovascular disease. So they were specifically looking at cardiovascular disease based on family history, genetic risk factors, and other established risk factors like smoking history and high blood pressure. Additionally, the participants surveyed about their lifestyle habits included the frequency of stair climbing, and the median followed up was 12.5 years. So researchers reported that climbing more stairs every day was found to especially lower risk of cardiovascular disease in those who were less susceptible. And the increased risk of heart disease in those more susceptible could be effectively offset by climbing stairs every day. Additionally, those who stopped climbing stairs every day were found to have a 32% higher risk of cardiovascular disease compared to those who never climbed stairs. I often hear that when people go to retire, they build their final home or look for their final place of living, they don't want to have stairs. They don't want to be on one floor. And I fight this all the time. They say, well, when I get old, I'm not going to be able to go up and down the stairs. If you continue to go up and down stairs, you will be able to go up and down stairs. When you stop going up and down stairs, that's when you lose the ability to go up and down stairs. Go up and down the darn stairs in your house every single day. Never mind this ranch, one level stuff. Take the stairs, don't take the escalator. If you're out on a walk, walk the stairs of the stadium. That's all important stuff. Head uphill a little bit. Just get the heart rate up some. These little bursts of interval, as little as it might seem to you, can improve your health. So now let's zoom out and connect the dots. Combining interval training with a diverse approach to cardiovascular workouts creates a synergy that goes beyond just boosting VO2 max. It fosters a robust cardiovascular foundation that translates to enhanced overall health and longevity. You know that if you listen to me ever, you know that we like to utilize heart rate monitors when we're doing our interval training. So the work is specific to your level of fitness and specific to you and your body. So go ahead and pick yourself up a heart rate monitor. They're like $50 on Amazon. Polar heart rate monitors are ones that we use at the gym for years now. Simple to use. If you have any questions, get a hold of me. I'll help you with that, figuring out what your max heart rate is and things like that. But it's not that challenging. And I believe you will enjoy using the heart rate monitor because it's going to make sure that you get enough rest and that you're being efficient with your work. Because we don't want to waste any of our time working harder than we need to work or not working hard enough, so we're not getting the results we're looking for. So we just draw close to the conclusion of today's deep dive. Remember that optimizing your VO2 max isn't merely about conquering your next workouts. It's an investment in your future. It's about enhancing your quality of life and stacking the odds in your favor of a longer, healthier existence. Key is we're trying to increase our VO2 max. So get up off that couch and get moving. You will notice a difference. This immersive journey into the secrets of VO2 max and cardiovascular health fitness. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to make sure that you're staying active so you can stay healthy, push your limits a little bit, try to get better each and every workout, and you will find a difference in your overall health. So check back in next week for more information where we talk about how we're going to improve your lives, how you're going to get fit, feel younger, and live better.